Chicago, December 31st, freezing cold night. Fireworks were already being prepared across the city skyline. Restaurants were packed. Couples were celebrating. Laughter echoed through streets filled with holiday lights.
Another round for you?
Daniel Harper
Yes, please.
sat
The
inside
usual.
a small
This place is
Italian
great.
restaurant, nervously adjusting his old blazer. It wasn't stylish, it wasn't expensive, but it was the best he owned. Daniel was 37 and a single father. Welcome to Story Tales, where real emotions meet unforgettable life stories. If you love powerful human stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to Story Tales, because missing stories like this might mean missing lessons that can change your life. Now tell me something before we begin. Who is watching right now, and where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments. And tell me, have you ever been judged before someone truly knew your story? All right, let's begin. But trust me, if you don't stay till the end, you'll never believe what happens next. 3 years ago, Daniel's wife had walked out, leaving him alone with his 6-year-old daughter, Lily. She left without warning, without explanation, just a note and silence. Since then, Daniel worked 2 jobs: daytime warehouse supervisor, nighttime rideshare driver. Dating? That was something he had buried under responsibility and exhaustion. But tonight, his co-workers convinced him to try a blind date. They said he deserved happiness too. Daniel checked his phone. A photo of Lily smiling in her school uniform appeared as his wallpaper. She had written him a message earlier. "Good luck, Daddy. You deserve someone nice." Daniel smiled softly and took a deep breath. Tonight wasn't just about him. It was about proving to himself that life wasn't over yet. The restaurant door opened. A woman walked in wearing an elegant red dress, perfect makeup, confident walk, expensive heels clicking across the floor. Her name was Vanessa. She spotted Daniel, then quickly scanned him from top to bottom. Her expression changed just slightly, but Daniel noticed. She sat down anyway. The first few minutes were polite, but stiff. Vanessa kept checking her phone, occasionally glancing at Daniel like she was analyzing him. Then she asked, "So, what do you actually do?" Daniel answered honestly, "I supervise a warehouse during the day, and I drive rideshare at night." Vanessa slowly leaned back. "Oh, that sounds busy." Daniel nodded. "I have a daughter. She's my world." Vanessa gave a tight smile. Then she said something loud enough for nearby tables to hear. "I thought this was supposed to be a real date, not a charity case." Daniel froze. Have you ever experienced a moment where your heart just drops? Tell me in the comments if something like that ever happened to you. Daniel forced a small smile. "I work hard for my daughter." Vanessa crossed her arms. "I usually date successful men." The word successful echoed in Daniel's mind. The waiter arrived. Daniel politely ordered the cheapest pasta on the menu. Vanessa rolled her eyes. Then, suddenly, she stood up. "I'm sorry, this isn't what I expected." The restaurant grew quieter. Vanessa grabbed her purse. "Happy New Year, I guess." And just like that, she walked away, leaving Daniel sitting alone in front of dozens of watching strangers. Public humiliation has a way of freezing time. Daniel stared at his untouched food. For a moment, he considered leaving quietly, but instead, he reached for the bill. Then, a soft voice spoke behind him. "Excuse me, is this seat taken?" Daniel turned around. A woman stood there wearing a simple winter coat, snowflakes melting in her dark hair, and the kindest smile he had seen in years. "I saw what happened," she said gently. "Can I join you? I hate eating alone on New Year's." Daniel hesitated, then nodded. "My name's Claire," she said. "I'm Daniel." Something unexpected happened next. They started talking, and time seemed to slow down. Claire didn't ask about money. She didn't ask about status. She asked about Lily. Daniel's entire face changed when he talked about his daughter. His tired eyes suddenly filled with life. Claire listened, really listened. She laughed at his bad dad jokes. She shared stories about growing up with a hard-working single mother. For the first time that night, Daniel forgot about Vanessa. Hours passed without them noticing. Then, the restaurant began the countdown. 10, 9, 8. Claire suddenly asked, "Daniel, do you regret becoming a father so young?" Daniel looked surprised. Then he shook his head slowly. "No, she saved me more than I saved her." Claire's eyes softened. When fireworks exploded outside, they stepped onto the snowy sidewalk. Colors filled the sky above Chicago. Then, Claire asked something unexpected. "Do you mind if I meet Lily someday?" Daniel blinked. "You barely know me." Claire smiled warmly. "I know enough." They exchanged numbers and went home separately. But something had changed. Daniel felt something he hadn't felt in years. Hope. Weeks passed. Claire started visiting regularly. She bonded with Lily almost instantly, helping with homework, attending school events, even fixing Daniel's broken heater during a snowstorm. Daniel noticed something unusual. Claire never bragged about herself, never mentioned her job, never acted superior. She just cared. Then, one afternoon, Claire invited Daniel to a business event. "I want you to meet some colleagues," she said. Daniel arrived wearing the same blazer, nervous and unsure. The event was held inside a massive luxury hotel ballroom. Executives, cameras, elegant decorations everywhere. Daniel whispered quietly, "Claire, I don't think I belong here." Claire smiled calmly. "Trust me." Moments later, the host grabbed the microphone. "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newest CEO of Harper Community Housing Foundation." Claire stepped onto the stage. Applause exploded. Daniel froze. Claire continued speaking. "This foundation helps struggling single parents find affordable housing, inspired by my mother and by people like Daniel, who remind us that success isn't measured by wealth, but by sacrifice." The crowd turned toward Daniel. Reporters started whispering. Daniel stood there, overwhelmed. Later, Claire walked back to him. "You never asked what I do," she said softly. Daniel laughed nervously. "I didn't think it mattered." Claire smiled. "That's exactly why it mattered to me." Over the next 6 months, Daniel's life slowly changed. Claire helped him enroll in leadership training programs. He was promoted to regional supervisor. Lily transferred to a better school. Daniel finally reduced his night driving shifts and started spending more evenings at home. And one evening, during Lily's school play, Claire sat beside Daniel and whispered, "New Year's is coming again. Want to try another date?" Daniel smiled. "This time, I'll order dessert first." They both laughed quietly as Lily performed proudly on stage. Life has a strange way of testing people, sometimes through loss, sometimes through humiliation, sometimes through loneliness. But sometimes, life also sends unexpected people exactly when we need them most. Never measure someone's worth by their job, their clothes, or their bank account, because the strongest people are often the ones quietly carrying the heaviest responsibilities. Before this story ends, I want to ask you something. Do you believe people deserve second chances in love? And have you ever met someone who changed your life unexpectedly? Tell us in the comments and tell us where you're watching from. And if this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe to Story Tales, because the next story might just change how you see people forever. Wait till you see what happens next, because the next Story Tells episode might just change how you see people forever.